Good morning guys, and welcome to iPhone Smart. It's been a while since I posted a video, so I think it's actually been 10 days, but it was also the Fairview track. So let's get back into it. In the first race here, Algorithms says Kiara, me says Showtime Baby, but I think there's very little between those two, with my third choice being Time Off and my fourth choice being Geel and Talk. Gavin Smith's stable has been in really good form, so those are my first four. Absolutely fab. Sumida, Catherine, The Vow, the rest for the quartet purposes, but I think 3-1 is enough for your bike pot. If you want to take another one, maybe number 4, Time Off at 16-1. Has some very nice hidden 1.21 on the bat figures here. Sumida's not bad on the 2.97. Remember, this is lengths, so multiply that by 2.5 to get the meters. Fairview 2, I think this is really decent, standing out. Prince Alf on the bat figures. You can see on the bat figures 7 lengths between Prince Alf and Hikaru. But if you look at collateral form, they're not that much. They ran against each other on the 11th of May, where Prince Alf got beaten by Hikaru, and that was when Hikaru was not expected to be doing so well. It was 14-1, and Prince Alf was even money, ran into third. Hikaru beat him by 1.25 lengths. That may be the case, but based on the calculation of the bat figure, we have a little bit of a difference on Prince Alf on that run, 5.97 to 7.3, but it's the run before that, the 1450 Vol Classic, where the best bat was achieved, and based on that run he ran below his best. So Prince Alf for me the first choice, with Hikaru the second choice, and the third choice the number 6 Westminster with Zitz, Oosthuizen and Kennedy. Last time Oosthuizen and Kennedy got together at Fairview, they won quite a few, so do keep that name in mind today. In the third, we're going with False Power as the first choice, Storm Commander as the second choice, Duke of Cards, Thomas Tucker, Harlequin Jack, and Up Early the next best. Now if I look at False Power, ex-gravel horse, ran well in the gravel poly, but has done really well since moving to Fairview. Fairview poly track, first, second and first. Calvin Happen was riding all the blows, and the apparent thing is 6.7, 4.3, 0.1 on the bat figures. Storm Commander is decent, over the 19 on his last run, and then Thomas Tucker here 3.76. Harlequin Jack only a 9.4 on the bat. So judging on the biggest dangers, is probably the favorite on the 3.22 on the Fairview poly over the 1600. Looking at the 1600 Vol Classic and 1600 Turfontein form, pretty decent, but I'm going to go with False Power first and then Storm Commander. In the fourth, I think this is probably the Gavin Smith double for me, Diamonds and Toads, followed by Sacred Ibis in the next. But Red Rules does pop up nicely on the bat figures as well. He's got a green 9.92 bat. Chai is not far off with a green 10.27 bat, but of the lengths, although it is in red, Diamonds and Toads is a cool 9 lengths better than the field, and for that reason, since it's also Smith, I'm expecting him to be ready for the 1900 and follow that up with probably the double for Smith, Sacred Ibis, in the next. So Sacred Ibis has a 975, so worse than the industry norm over this Class D, since it's a 1900. The best in the field here is a 9, which means they're 9 lengths worse than the industry standard on the 1900 Class D. But Sacred Ibis, followed by La Duchesse, that's also got the best blue bat, exact course attack distance, so 1900 Fairview poly, and then Malteser, and then Kana, and then with our blessing, Flying Thunder, Soho Spirit, and the Summons. I could probably think that I'd be running one pick 6 with Sacred Ibis as my banker, and another one with those just mentioned, because Sacred Ibis is quite a bit ahead of, well, 3 lengths to Duchess and 4 lengths to Kana and 5 lengths to Malteser. Dancing Girl needs a mention here, 9.36 on the red bat. Warren Kennedy's taking La Bastide, but Zietsman's Chase Moujon Dancing Girl is looking like the better one. Also has the best median speed. So yeah, either banker Sacred Ibis or take a whole lot. In the next year, Nijinsky's Sun is my first choice here, and a nice little price to it, followed by Full Score, which could be the Alan Krief double, and then Imperious Duke World Cruise, fresh from the US at the Opera, Vision of Fame and Global Canyon. On the bat 42 form, Nijinsky's Sun is a cool almost 4 lengths ahead of fresh from the US, and Full Score is next best, but Full Score has the bat curve, which is the consistency rating. So he's the more consistent one in this field. World Cruise, only runner for Jared Rugg, you can see that in green there. So maybe that's also something to take note of, because he does have the best exotic ranking, the best adjusted time, the best speed rating, and the best exact distance median speed. All of that for a only runner Jared Rugg, so definitely respect this one as well. Race 7, we move on. Mesmerizing Moon, first choice here. Forward March, second choice. Travel in Style, third. Makara, fourth. Forest Field, fifth. Autumn Sky, sixth. Microbe, seventh. And Cruise Along, eighth. Yeah, Mesmerizing Moon could be the Alan Krief double here. Given Full Score is looking really nice on the bat curve and on the bat figures. I would be interested to look at the Mesmerizing Moon double with Full Score as well, but clearly Nijinsky's Sun, World Cruise and Imperious Duke is not far off here. Something else to mention, you can see on the bat CD, Nijinsky's Sun is definitely better than a Full Score on that bat CD run. They did run each other on the 7th of May together, merit rated 74. Greg Shane is now 2.5 more, 3 behind the winner, and Nijinsky's Sun is now 2.5 more, was 1.65 behind the winner. So he does have 1.35 lengths on Full Score on that run, but in the previous run, given that his odds was so much better, he probably ran below his best, and he did follow it up with a 5.52. So best bat, second and third, and then fourth best bat, Full Score, Nijinsky's Sun in this race for me. 7th, Mesmerizing Moon. Forward March, Travel in Style, Makara, Forest Field, Autumn Sky, Microbe, Cruise Along. I would be looking at the result of race 6 to know what I'm doing in race 7, and in race 8, potentially one of the toughest races in the field today. Very little between them. Ended up with top choice Hecky Stradom's only runner, one of only 2 for Hecky Stradom. Some very decent ratings for a 17-1 shot. And then Teophilia, the second choice, Grief and Shang yet again, Malson over Kotson and Mokotwa. They did win the last race last time, so to respect that as well. So 12-1-3 or 1-3-12 in that order, followed by Wicked Grin, that does have the best bat figures here. Also Forest of Green, Snaith has had 2 very decent venues in a row. And then I Love Mambo, Silver Celebrity, what a cracker. But yeah, in the pick 6 I've taken as much as 1, 3, 12, 2, 5, 9, 6, 8, 11, 7, 15 and 4. As you can see here at the bottom, here's the exotics. I've also added a little bit of a extreme risk one, Range Rover PA. If you get that a couple of times, then you can buy a Range Rover because it costs you nothing. And if it comes, it'll pay. It's Banker 1, Banker 6, Banker 1, Banker 4, Banker 2. By 581, by 1312, 2596. And the Range Rover Pick 6, 6215, by Banker 1, by Banker 4. That's the 2 Smith runners. By 25486, by 581, by 1312, 2596, 8, 11, 7, 15 and 4. And that still only cost you 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 36, 245, 180. $720 with those two bankers in there. Okay, guys, that's it for me. Hope you have a great day, and I will speak to you again this week since it's working from home. There is some more time. Have a good day.